The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Meatloaf from Bat Out of Hell. Kenny Wayne Shepherd before that with Everything Is Broken. That's a Bob Dylan song, of course. I think you know that by now. And some Aerosmith to get the program going here.
Meatloaf Behind the Music. Didn't he die in his Behind the Music, too?
No, I think he's the only one so far.
No, he like, they all have this near-death thing that happened to him.
Yeah.
And I was clinically dead, laying on in the dressing room floor. Like, that's the big thing now for the Behind the Music. And what are the other ones? Behind the...
Celebrity
profile.
Yeah.
This one, who screwed up?
Right.
Who lost the money?
Yeah.
They're all laying there at one point. And I had the needle in my arm, and I was dead.
That was the Motley Crue one.
Oh, I saw that one just the other day.
That's probably the best one they've done thus far.
Boy, they sure were enjoying themselves, those boys.
They sure were.
Wow.
Did you hear? Well, you saw it the other day. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about that on the way in a couple weeks ago. Did you hear how they were so hooked on drugs and they had no drugs around that they started shooting themselves up with Jack Daniels?
Yeah, they take their needles that they usually shoot heroin with, put Jack Daniels and vodka in there, and shoot that into their veins.
Mainline it.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
And did you hear about Ozzy?
Yeah. Ozzy, they were touring with Ozzy, and Ozzy at one point looks down and there's an ice cream stick and a line of ants going onto the ice cream stick.
Yeah.
You've seen it in your, backyard or house.
Of course.
He goes down and snorts the line of ants like it was Coke or something. They're all in a line. Hey, what is this over here? Let me just snorted ants.
The Motley Crue goes, that is one effed up mother.
Yeah, well, there you go, having fun.
So there you have it. What's happening, brother?
How you doing?
We've been in a 2-hour meeting, so
yeah. Whew.
Now we got to focus on our little radio show here.
I like those meetings, though.
Yeah, they're exciting.
Yeah.
Get a lot out of them. It's great. It's
good.
Really
we could. So you got some aspirin? Head's pounding.
Was anything accomplished in this meeting?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think we've focused. We've refocused.
Did you take notes for us?
Where's my notebook?
We're supposed to take turns, and I didn't take notes this time.
I took notes as good as I ever did in high school.
Oh, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble. Never took notes.
I hope there's not a pop quiz later on today.
On what we learned in our meeting?
Right, all of a sudden the boss comes running in with dittos.
Dittos. Okay, we're going to have a quiz on your meeting.
It's going to count for half your grade.
Yeah, you have to go into meetings when you're in radio and talk about, how the show's going. How's it feeling?
Yeah.
And the direction of things like the station.
Yeah.
We got a new morning show coming on soon.
Right.
We got, we have everyone in place now.
Yes.
We're ready to rock.
Now we're finally ready to move forward.
We're moving.
Now we have no excuses.
None
whatsoever. People are in their cars going,
you bastards better give us some ratings.
The countdown has begun.
That's it.
They have turned the hourglass over.
Everything's in place. No excuses left. That's it. We can't blame it on Muni.
We got like the big, huge hourglass from the Wizard of Oz in the corner now.
Here you go, my pretties. You got this much time to turn it around.
Whatever.
All right. So let's get going here, huh?
Yeah.
We have lots to talk about.
My God.
Our little Opie and Anthony prep sheet is filled with things to discuss today.
When I got a cover on the New York Post like this, who needs a prep sheet? I mean, emblazoned upon the cover of the New York Post in all his glory, Corky Steinbrenner.
And Yogi Berra.
Yeah, we'll talk about them, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I think before the show's over, you'll hear a little Corky. All right. Save it for later.
I'm my best friend.
Fax line is 212-957-WNEW. Please send a nice fax. Instant feedback is setting is setting ready for you. Just go to the WNEW website.
Pig in the basket. Yogi Bear, my best friend. Pig in the basket.
And if you are going to use the instant feedback,
there's a corn dog in there.
Don't use it to say we suck or we rock. Give us something we could use for the radio show, okay?
That's right.
102.7 WNEW, The Rock of New York, Pink Floyd, Eve 6 before that, Inside Out. You're hanging with Opie and Anthony.
Hello.
And boy, oh boy, am I excited. It looks like I'm going to get to watch basketball this season after all.
You're going to watch.
I am going to go watch the NBA. I can't wait. They have settled the strike.
You're part of the problem, then.
Well, I don't know.
I would boycott it. I wouldn't even watch it on TV.
Well, they were talking to a lot of people in the streets today, and a lot of people are going to boycott the season, even though they're going to play a 50-game season starting, February 1st, they're saying?
Mm-hmm. Place will be packed. Doesn't matter. All the places will be packed.
Without a doubt. It'll take a few weeks, and then you'll have sellout crowds, and then later on in the season, all of a sudden you're going to be reading your local paper going, what? They raised ticket prices again?
Ticket prices.
Why?
Well, I wonder why.
Why this time?
Yeah.
And we'll all just accept it and go on. And
go ahead, Opie. You watch. Go ahead, watch.
I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. I know I'm not going to watch in the beginning. I'm sure I'll get sucked in around the playoffs. I did say if they cancel the season that I would never be a fan ever again. But what do you do when they only cancel like half the season? You know?
So have they totally decided when they're starting?
I think February 1st is what I'm hearing, and they're going to do, 48 to 50 games, and then regular playoffs. I don't know. We were listening to Wins on the way in, and they were talking to someone on the street, and he summed it up perfectly. He says, screw the NBA, I now watch college instead of the pros. And he goes, because the college players play for the name on the front of their jerseys.
Yeah.
And the pros play for the name on the back of their jerseys. I thought that summed it up perfectly.
Totally. Yeah.
Perfectly.
Making money hand over fist, those guys.
So they've settled the strike, and it just seems in general most people are like, whatever, who cares? We got the Jets to worry about anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But then after that, then the Super Bowl is over, and then it's like we're in the dead of winter, and baseball's a couple months away. We're going to get rooked in. It's a huge sports town here. We're going to get rooked in.
Not me. I'm not watching.
Because you hate basketball to begin with.
Well, yeah, but I won't watch. Just on principle now. Not even because I don't like it, but on principle.
On principle?
Yes, I have my scruples, Opie.
So I won't be able to come over your house?
No.
Take over the TV like I usually do?
Oh, thank God. No basketball in my house.
Okay.
Thank God. He comes over, grabs the remote, switches around like crazy, game to game.
Yeah, because there's like 3 games on at any given time.
I'll watch one thing at a time. You can't even do that when it's not basketball. That's just the way Opie watches TV.
Well, in general, though, there's not much on TV these days where you can sit through the whole thing. What was the last show you sat through?
There's a couple of shows I watched that I don't mind watching. Everyone Loves Raymond. That's funny. The new show, King of Queens. That one's pretty good.
I like Just Shoot Me.
Just Shoot Me.
I could sit through that a little bit.
Get a chuckle. Sure.
I sit through ER without changing.
ER, NYPD Blue.
I sit through that.
Like that. Now that Bobby Simone's dead, I have finally started watching again. I have finally tuned in. I wasn't going to sit and watch that soap opera Bobby Simone dying.
Did you like Ricky Schroeder's ass?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, like second episode in, they have to Rick Schroeder's ass. It's the hairy ass.
Oh, that's right. He's now Rick.
Hey, it's Rick Schroeder.
Right.
Rick Schroeder.
So.
Yeah, that's a good show. Xena. You know, I watch Xena.
The
that's
lesbian
good.
chick show, yeah.
I like Xena's little chick friend there.
I haven't watched
cute. I like
watched Xena in a while.
There's a whole dominant, submissive, lesbian relationship going on in Xena.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a little blonde crony girl. And she totally looks up to Xena. And Xena's like, you know, they're in front of each other, and Xena's just kicking guys' asses.
Do they show any nip?
Yeah, sometimes you see. It's hard to see through, like, leather and chainmail. But, you know, yeah, you see. You know, Xena's pretty hot for a big Amazon dyke. You know? If you're into that, I mean.
All right.
But her little blonde-haired pal, that chick, she's kind of cute.
I'll have to tune it in again. I never found Xena hot.
There's something going on there between the two girls. No, alone, no.
Alone, Xena's like...
There's that whole relationship between them that's really kind of hot.
They're working
when they're swinging swords and kicking ass. It's great.
Cool.
How about when they took a bath together?
Oh, yeah, they took a bath together.
What?
Yeah, they've been playing up this whole lesbian thing, man. Yeah.
Well, Xena in real life is a lesbian.
How do you know?
She's married.
She's married.
Got a kid.
Oh.
What's her name? What's her husband?
Yeah. I heard she was a lesbian in real life.
Yeah?
Don't quote
There were
me,
rumors. There were rumors.
There were rumors, but she's married?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could be a beard or something.
Maybe. Who knows?
All right.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Show's kind of hot when they're
All right.
Taking baths together.
But what we were talking about was the NBA strike. It's settled. And,
how'd that get there? Wow.
well, that's what our show
NBA,
does. It's all
Xena.
over the damn road. Why don't these papers stay up here? Okay.
You're a mess, man.
Why am I a mess?
I don't know. Your papers are falling on the board. You can't push the buttons. Just a cluster.
Well, at least I got my headphones finally fixed. I don't look like Mickey Mouse anymore.
Bravo to engineering. Opie submitted his headphones yesterday at, I believe, 3:05.
Yeah.
And at 3:41, he got them back.
3:41 today.
Would you have to solder? Yeah, today.
Today. It took 24 hours to fix a pair of headphones in engineering.
Solder a wire. It takes time for the soldering iron to heat
Now
up.
maybe they can fix our phone.
If you didn't punch it yesterday. It's ridiculous when you try to dial out on this phone. Because you could key in the phone number on the push buttons.
Yeah.
And like 5 to 8 seconds after you push the button, it tones.
Yeah.
So it's like you push the button, boop, boop, and then sometimes they go, boop, 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 boop. Oh, damn, it was the last number.
And you guys start over.
So Opie just beat the crap out of the phone yesterday.
I did. I figured if we beat it up enough and break it, they'll fix it.
Buttons popped off.
Well, have you seen a phone like this? When was the last time they used a phone like this? 1930?
Yeah, that's the one step up from having the wires that you have to move around, plug in.
Yeah.
Please hold.
One ringy dingy. That phone system is. Look at it.
Yeah, it's a mess.
All right, whatever.
It's got wood in it. Look, it's wood.
There's wood.
It's wood.
Watch this too.
Okay.
Count how many of these knobs I can make fall off with one punch.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't.
Don't do that. We need that phone. It's like 5 knobs came flying.
No one's calling today.
Stop. We need the phone.
All right, give us a call. I want to make sure the phone still works. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York. That's the band Train and Free. Anyone else hear a little Marshall Tucker in there?
Tucker. Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Little Southern rock feel there for you. It's Opie and Anthony. Thanks for checking us out once again today.
Hey, the phone's working again?
Yeah, why wouldn't they be working, Anthony?
Well, since they didn't work for a good half hour after you pummeled the phone.
Why are you getting me in trouble?
Well, maybe it'll teach you. You shouldn't do stuff like that.
Well, we have a crappy phone system, and I just punched it a couple times.
Made it even crappier. It didn't work at all. Good work.
Maybe people are just not calling.
No, I see it blinking now.
Oh, all right.
What's your problem?
Hello. See, it works.
Okay.
It works.
You ass.
That's what we usually get when we go to the phones.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Someone was talking about Xena on the instant feedback.
Yeah, it seems that they're let's see. Roe from New York emailed us. Xena and her sidekick have also kissed on the mouth to mouth on the show, and professed their love for one another.
Come on.
Yeah, the two cast members been asked about the characters' relationship, and they say the chemistry is being shown on purpose between them, and that they'll be exploring their relationship further. And then she goes on to say, I've read and been told by more than one person that the duo is quite a hit at Meow Mix, a lesbian bar on Houston Street. They watch on Saturday night at the bar and have Xena dress-up nights. You should send someone down to report for you.
There's a lesbian bar called Meow Mix.
Meow Mix. I gotta hand it to the gay community. They sure can come up with some catchy names for their bars. Like the guys' gay bars. What was the old one in New York? The Mine Shaft.
The Mine Shaft.
I'm gonna go down to the Mine Shaft. Or Pile Driver. Gonna go to Fisties tonight. Meow Mix is a lesbian bar on Houston. Right?
That's a cute little name for a bar.
Gee, I wonder what that means.
No clue.
Meow.
Meow.
Let's see. Cat. Feline. Pussy. Kitten. Cat. No, I don't see any tie-in whatsoever.
All right.
I'm going down to the Bearded Clam tonight. See ya. Meet me down at Stinkfish. I'll be there tonight at Xena night.
You had to go one too far.
Why? We were all having fun. Why? We're
Stink Fist?
I didn't say that.
All the others were cute little, lesbian bar names, and you had to go over the edge once again.
I said Stinkfish.
Oh, I said Stink Fist.
See, you're the... Oh, please.
I swear to God, I thought you said Stink Fist. What a mess. Oh, let's just shut up. Well, the phones are working again. Good. Hi, NEW. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Are you guys there in that Black Crowes concert tonight?
Of course we are, at 10 o'clock.
Oh, man, yes.
And we were just told, are we allowed to announce that Ralph Couture, the new guy, is going to be talking to the boys next week?
Yeah.
Next Monday, right?
Next Monday?
If we're not allowed, it's too late now.
Yeah, next Monday at 2, the Black Crowes will be in studio.
Nice, okay.
But they are definitely on tonight at 10.
10 o'clock tonight?
Debuting the new album, and they're going to play a couple ditties for us. So.
Nice.
All right?
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks for checking in.
Okay.
All right, brother. Bye. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Rush. Free Will. It's Opie and Anthony. Big day in sports. Nolan Ryan, George Brett, and Robin Yount elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. NBA reaches a settlement. Care. That's what most of the instant feedback is saying.
Yeah, that and CNN's poll says most people don't care.
They just don't care.
Don't care. Yeah, like 7% said they are happy. 8% said they were mad. Everyone else don't care.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, Steinbrenner and Yogi Berra. And feud after 14 years.
I have a friend, Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra, the picnic basket. You see him on the cover of the Post?
Yes.
Corky Steinbrenner.
Well, he's got the Crazy Eddie outfit on again, too, I see.
This is attire, the turtleneck. I guess, I don't know. Does he think that looks good?
He's trying to bring the style back. Give him a break.
That's always what he wears, the turtleneck and the jacket.
And, of course, well, we'll get into the Corky Steinbrenner later, but, the Jets playing the Jags Sunday.
All right.
And we got our first Jets song. We knew it was a matter of time before our listeners would send in songs.
All right. Well, how is this one?
Oh, I think it's a winner.
What do you mean by winner?
I think it's really good, Anthony.
You think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's one of the best songs ever sent to us.
All right. Is it an original composition?
Well, it's done to YMCA.
What?
Yeah.
YMCA.
Right.
Village People song.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you like to take a listen to this?
I don't know, but yeah, why not? Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
You can see a great team, just watch them. And you'll see what I mean. Teams who know.
Oh, no.
Your favorite team, and they go by the name and green.
Come on.
We got all the breaks, and we don't care. We'll do whatever it takes. Tell them burritos. We won't fall for no.
Yeah.
Come on and sing this song with me.
What is this guy, gay? What is he, a homo?
I think he's a Packers fan.
Dude.
What, you don't like it?
Opie, that's awful.
I think it's kind of catchy. Oof. I'm not going to smash this one. I like it.
I like when...
What? Come on, shut up. I'm trying to enjoy the Jet song. Right about this time, Jamie Farr is reaching for the gong mallet.
Oh, J.P. Morgan's trying to hold them back.
Right.
Oh, Jamie's getting to the gong.
Artie Johnson saying no. No, don't gong him. All right.
Oh, come on, enough of this. This is awful.
Really? I thought we had a hit on our hands here.
Really? Oh. You could have picked a better song.
Hey, what do you think of the Jet song?
Is it Opie and Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, that song sucks.
Oh, is that horrible?
Go back to making fun of Scott Muni. That was better.
What do you mean? I kind of like that song. It was catchy.
What are you, gay?
That song sucks. What are you guys, crazy? Put on a gerbil song. That was better.
All right. Well, okay.
Man, you guys rule.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Take it easy.
Hi, NEW. Oh, the guy had a curse.
He had a
Come
curse.
on.
He goes, he's been a Jet fan for years. We're going to turn him into an effing Dolphins fan.
Oh. Guys, if we get you on the air, don't curse, because then we dump out and then no one knows what's going on.
God, that was a horrible parody. I'm sorry.
Really?
It's just terrible.
Well, let's see if someone else won't curse here. Hello?
I don't know what this guy got for this song, but he should have gotten a life. I mean, that was pitiful.
Isn't that terrible?
I'm surprised you guys let it go on that long.
Because I kind of liked it.
Oh, come on. You have to be kidding me.
Opie, that song would go over great at the glory holes at the truck stop.
I thought you had such great taste. Please. Throw this out the window immediately.
All right, we got to fly.
All right.
All right.
Terrible.
And Rick is saying the guy who came up with the song is on line 5.
Oh, wow.
He didn't hear us just play it, did he?
Great.
No? Okay. All right. His name's Joe?
Yeah.
Joe!
Did you guys get the tape?
Oh, we got the tape.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh, we loved it.
I wrote it coming back from the Buffalo game when we played Buffalo.
Oh, really?
Me and my buddy had nothing better to do for 7 hours, you know?
How drunk were you?
No, we weren't drunk at all.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But we were coming back, and a YMCA came on, and we started singing that. And I said, dude, we got 7 hours to write a song. Might as well.
Yeah, I think you got a hit there.
So dedicate to all the crazy Jet fans that have been waiting for years for this.
You got it.
All right.
I think you got a hit on your hands.
Hey, and if you know anyone who can get it to the Jets, I sent it to the Jets, but they told me that they don't take unsolicited material.
Right. I think they were being kind. I see a Grammy nomination myself.
Yeah. I definitely. Golden Globe, something.
Well, that would be good.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for the song.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. There he goes, Joe, who invented the Jets song.
He wants to dedicate it to the Jets fans, and the Jets fans want to kill him.
All right. Well, I like the song, Ann, so I'm going to hand it over to you so you can, put it in a special
A
place.
safe, special place?
Yeah, you better put that aside, because...
Yeah, give me the cart.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
No, really, place it over there with the rest of our comedy material, because between now and the Super Bowl, we're going to need to play that a bunch of times for everyone.
I'm going to put it somewhere safe. I know. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I wouldn't want anything to happen to this.
Okay, I see that you got
put it
it in
down.
your hands and you're handling it carefully.
I'm going to put it down very gently.
Okay. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Best video out there right now? Metallica, Turn the Page, right?
I think, yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. I like, Monica and Brandy. Yeah.
Actually, I like Monster Magnet's video. Space Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
a
good
cool
one.
video.
Yeah.
They were trying to, imitate the hip-hop videos with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Hey, look who's in the studio. Ben the Fag. As our listeners. We haven't come up with that name. There's a listener out there that calls all the time and likes to know what's going on with Ben the Fag.
And Ben is not at all a fag.
He just got in a situation one time
where he was with some transsexuals, transvestites, whatever they were.
And he claims that he was too drunk to realize.
He walked out with 3 gorgeous girls, and they turned out to be 3 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that happens. It happens to all of us, right? Yeah, it just happened to me, like 3 times last week.
Yeah.
Walked out with some chick with a beard.
Yeah, Anthony makes that mistake all the time.
Oh, yeah. It's common. I completely understand.
Every single night.
Well, yesterday, once again, he couldn't keep his big mouth shut, and he unloaded a story of oral favors by a senator's daughter.
Yes.
This is pretty big with the impeachment hearings and everything, and the trial coming up. This is a senator, someone who's going to sit in judgment of the president, his daughter.
Rick, lock the door.
And Ben was saying that he was going out with this chick one night, and that's all, one night?
One night stand with the senator's daughter?
Yeah?
Well,
No, it was more than one occasion.
Yeah, right.
And he's telling me that he doesn't know what her last name
What's
is.
the big deal on that?
It was more than one occasion. It got to where you guys were having some kind of sexual contact and you don't even know her last name?
No, I don't.
You're a whore. I love you. God, what am I? Obviously, it's pure jealousy. Don't mind me, Ben. It's okay. But we've gotten a lot of calls who people think this girl is.
We have figured out her name is Kelly.
Yeah. I gave you that.
Yeah. He knew her first name. Wow. Boy, it must have been love, huh? You actually exchanged first names?
Jeez.
Did you see her naked to make sure, she's not a guy? Well, you have this past.
One time passed?
One time is good enough, man.
Okay, this guy's a senator, and he's not one of those little state things. It's a senator. Works in Washington. Senator. And he says, now Ben goes, it's from the South, I think she said. Like the South.
Did she have a southern drawl?
No, she was all right.
No. You know why?
Because her mouth was full. You don't know? Did you talk to the girl?
Yeah, a little bit.
Ben admitted it was rape, wasn't it?
Oh, come on.
Gee, well, you used duct tape on her. What? Well, come on. You exchanged nothing?
You barely talked to the
bodily
girl.
fluids?
Did you do the famous you got really hammered and then started calling girls?
I wasn't that hammered at all. Hardly hammered. I just got back from Boston. It was Saturday night.
And you didn't talk to this girl
Not
at all?
really? No, not about,
Well, what's the use of talking, huh? I agree with Ben here. Why talk to these girls? You just whip it out and start spreading the goo.
Hey, Dice, have you ever made it with a senator's daughter?
Yeah, sure, a couple of times.
Yeah?
I thrown them nice ones.
Yeah.
Huh? They dig that. Yeah, their father's so stuck up and, uptight. They like getting out and shaking one loose. There was a couple of senators' daughters there. Oh, Dice, I would love to please you. You come here, honey. Oh, yeah, me. The top of my stuff looks like the Capitol building. Swear to God, it's that big. Hey, that's the first funny thing I said in 10, 12 years.
Absolutely.
Give me my mic.
Yeah, get rid of Dice. We got a guy on the line. Is it a guy or a girl? We got a phone call for you, Ben.
Uh-oh.
What do you got for Ben?
Yeah.
What do you got for Ben?
I'll tell you what I got for Ben. Something he likes a lot.
Now, don't curse.
I won't. But, I just want to know. Are you sure this wasn't a senator's son?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did you check the net, Ben, the fag?
Oh, it's the guy.
When she got big man hands, okay?
This guy loves you. He's part of your fan club.
Oh, yeah.
He calls you Ben
Yep.
the Fag.
Yeah.
Ben the Fag fan club. Now, did you guys tell him what state the senator was from yet?
South Dakota.
South Dakota,
Yeah, that's
we
the
figured
South,
it.
Ben.
We've figured that out.
That's the South
You
part.
sure your name isn't Ben? Come on, Ben. I mean, what would have made that night even better, You got a Hummer from the senator's daughter, quote-unquote daughter. Then you check on, you find a tree trunk. Come on, Ben. What's your story, man?
Now, what's your name?
My name's Frankie.
Frankie, how long would it take you to figure out the woman you're with is actually a man?
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Not as long as it took you to ask me that question.
There you go. It took Ben 3 hours, we figured, right? 3 hours?
Yes, yeah.
3 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah, you got these big calloused hands running up and down your leg. Come on, Ben. Think about this. Okay, there's some issues I think you need to address. For your own sake.
What a mess.
Oh, hey.
All right, well, thank you for your input there.
Oh, hey.
Thanks,
Okay.
Thanks, Frankie.
No problem, guys.
All right,
Keep
man.
it up.
Bye.
Bye.
Your fan club, Ben.
He loves you.
That guy calls all the time. He goes, "Where's Ben the Fag today?"
All right, I'm guessing it's this guy. I'm guessing it's the daughter of Senator Tom Daschle from South Dakota. Now, I don't know. This is just my guess.
All right.
My personal guess.
If you were a betting man, which you are, you'd put some serious money down on that one.
Now, I went to the Tom Daschle webpage, and I indeed see he does have a daughter named Kelly. I see that. Now, let's punch up his picture. There he is. Okay, Ben, take a look. Did she look like him?
No. I don't know. I mean,
You sure you have the senator doing it?
Well, I don't know. We're going to have to investigate this further, I guess.
Oh, boy.
We're going to have to call up Tom Dashiell's office and ask if he has a daughter, Kelly, in New York.
Yes,
That'll clinch it.
Do we have his phone number?
Yeah.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Did you find out, Rick?
Oh, they're getting back to me.
Oh, yeah, they'll get back to you with Secret Service, you nut.
He's going to get me shot.
The secretary says they're going to call me back and let me know definitely if she lives in New York.
Oh, the press secretary's calling back. We'll find out in just a bit.
All right.
All right, thanks for stopping in, Ben.
We ruined that one for you, didn't we? I don't think you can be hooking up with her again. It's the only way. We're so jealous, Ben. Please, just get over it. Obviously, it's because we aren't out in the New York clubs banging things.
Banging broads every night.
Girls, guys, whatever.
The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Dave Matthews Band. Stay. It's Opie and Anthony. We just had a discussion about Princess Leia.
Yeah. What?
Production director Jimmy thinks that Princess Leia was hot.
Well, for the time, he was saying. You know, back then, especially when you were a kid, when you first saw that, weren't you a kid?
I was a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid. You walk in, and Princess Leia's kind of, you know, she was kind of cute for the whole thing. It was a space thing.
No. Bo Derek, hot. Princess Leia, not hot.
See, I didn't find Bo Derek hot back then because I was a kid, and that was a grown woman, and she was a little intimidating. Princess Leia was more a girl.
I couldn't get past the Mr. Softy hairstyle.
No, it wasn't Mr. Softy. It was
like all twisted
Danishes.
into like a Danish. Yeah.
She had some poppin' fresh cinnamon rolls on the side of her head.
I couldn't get past that look.
Well, that was the space look, Opie. You don't understand the future. That's how all the girls will have their hairstyle.
You really thought she was hot?
Not hot. It was for the time. Being a kid, she was more relatable than a Bo Derek. Bo Derek was like someone's mom.
Hot.
No, but I was a kid.
12. She was hot. Jeannie, hot.
See, I didn't.
Princess Leia, no.
No, back then I didn't find stuff like that hot. To me, like Valerie Bertinelli was hot because she was cute. It was more relatable to my age. I wasn't going to look at a grown woman and think she's hot.
Why?
When I was a kid.
Why?
Because it was intimidating. It was like someone's mom.
I used to look at my teachers and think they were hot.
See, you have some kind of issue. You definitely have an issue, man.
You never found older women hot?
Marsha Brady, that type of thing. Hot.
She was too young for me.
No,
I was the same age, too. Now, Carol Brady, hot.
Oh, God, come on. Mr. Brady.
Yeah. Alice, hot.
Alice. No, I just don't find, I didn't find women that age, like Bo Derek, hot.
You didn't have fantasies about older women when you were like 12, 13?
No, it was so unrelatable. Am I really the only one? Me. It was just not relatable. I couldn't get a grasp on it.
Suzanne Summers?
No.
Hot.
It didn't work for me back then.
How old were you when Three's Company was out?
I don't know.
You're my age. We were like, what, 12?
Yeah. Doesn't work.
Hot.
No. I was definitely...
Mrs. Roper.
I would look
hot.
at... Mrs. Roper in that moo-moo. Wow. And she wanted some all the time, but Mr. Roper always denied her. The mighty Roper Schwans. What was that all about?
All right.
No, I couldn't. I needed girls like more my age that I would watch movies or TV shows and, you know, kind of get into that whole scene.
Well, now everyone's calling. See what they want, Rick. Because no one knows how to do the phones right yet. We try to put you guys on the air, but...
They curse, and then we got to pop out, or the radio's still on in their house.
Hi, NEW.
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
Hey.
I think the word Anthony's looking for regarding Princess Leia is fox.
Fox?
Really?
She wasn't really hot, but she was cute. I agree with them.
Oh, that brings up, now that you mention that word fox, though, that does bring up another girl that I used to love, was, who's the one that married McEnroe?
Oh, yeah. O'Neal, Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum O'Neal. That was more my speed.
In the Bad News Bears? She looked like a guy.
No, not the Bad News Bears. In that camp movie. What was that one?
I never found her hot.
No. Well, you're looking at someone's mom. What are you doing? You're looking at old... To me, like Bo Derek was an old woman.
Oh, Bo Derek naked. You're 12 or 13th. You're denying?
I liked Tatum O'Neal better back then.
Tatum O'Neal.
I was a kid, for God's sake.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
You probably like Christy McNichols, too.
No, I didn't like her.
Yeah, you did.
I saw Dyke a mile away even at that age.
You loved Family and Christy McNichols.
No, I didn't like Christy McNichols.
Anthony admitting he liked Christy McNichols.
Did I ever say that? My God, it's like a boxing with a retard verbally over here. What are you doing?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
You never had a crush on, like, Batgirl or Catwoman when you were growing up?
Catwoman. Hot.
No.
Great. I was like,
Thank
I
you.
don't know how old, 5 or 6, but I was dying for her.
Catwoman, definitely. Which one,
Batgirl. Only Julie Newmar, not Eartha Kid.
Eartha Kid. She'll give you some jaw. No.
Loosen things up.
So you were
cringing just thinking about that.
So you can relate to what I'm saying, where you know you're younger, but you're having fantasies about older
I
women.
was like the girl in the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
Diana Rigg.
Yeah, Diana Rigg.
Diana Rigg.
Right.
Well, I kind of liked her in that tight suit, but not in the.
She was older than you.
I don't know. It was more of an interesting thing to look at and go, yeah, okay, that looks nice. But there were no fantasies, because how am I gonna? I can't make that relatable to me.
Anthony had a fantasy about Tatum O'Neal. I mean, what's that about?
When I was her age back.
Or someone like in a tight leather outfit. What's more enticing?
Well, now, of course, but I'm talking about when I was that age.
And did you have a fantasy of playing like air hockey with Tatum O'Neal?
Going bike riding?
Remember that scene from Venice Bears?
Yeah, I wanted to play air hockey with her.
Oh my God!
Come on, I've been waiting all afternoon for Corky.
All right, we'll get to Corky in a little bit.
Okay,
You're
guys.
too much.
All right, man.
Play air hockey with Tatum O'Neal. Yeah.
Isn't that how she got on the team or
And
something?
then ride her home on my little motorcycle.
Hi, NEW.
Yeah, you know who I used to think was hot when I was a kid?
Who?
Diane from The Price is Right.
Oh, that was a woman.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was a kid and she did it for me.
I'm with you.
You know?
I'm with you.
I used to love when she'd come out in her bathing suit.
I think she's still hot. Is she the only one remaining? There's
I
one
don't
blonde
even know.
still remaining. So.
I don't know. I haven't been able to watch it because of work, you know?
All right, man.
But she's hot.
Cool.
I liked Lori Partridge. She was older than me. All right.
Well,
Well,
not really.
Throw that in.
I like the mom.
Oh, God.
What?
I liked Gloria Hickey.
Hey,
On the
guys.
Partridge.
Who is that?
How's it going?
Jodie Foster. Gloria Hickey.
Back to Princess Leia. You guys are looking at the wrong movie. You got to check out Return of the Jedi when she's in the slave gear and bound in chains.
Oh, yeah, where Jabba the Hutt is trying to get himself some.
That's it.
Yeah, she was kind of hot in that.
Yeah,
I can accept that.
A lot better than the buns on the side of the head.
Yeah, the Danish look.
Yeah,
Before
exactly.
that happening.
Before the dope took its toll on her. Started getting all bloated.
Waiting
Started
for the
looking
OJ
like Jabba.
files. She's standing there with Mark Hamill online.
All right, man.
Take it easy.
Thanks. All right, enough calls for now.
Yeah.
Got to take a little break here.
Well, look how different we are, Opie. You see?
I don't know.
You have some kind of mother fixation, and I was completely normal. That's nice. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Well, I'm a 13-year-old kid, 12, 13, looking at 12 and 13-year-old girls as attractive and wanting to have like a little girlfriend.
Oh, and
kind of working. And you're looking at women old enough to be your mom.
Oh, and I'm outrageous because at 12 or 13, I like Bo Derek, Suzanne Summers, Jeannie, and Mrs. Roper. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW, Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away. It's Opie and Anthony. And we're getting into an interesting discussion here. The phones are lighting up like crazy. Another one of the stupid Opie and Anthony discussions that mean absolutely nothing.
And I absolutely...
The fan is discussing the NBA settlement, and we're talking about who we thought was hot when we were 12 years old.
Well, TV and movies.
Well, I'm going to defend myself on this one. Because I get the bad rap for being the psycho on the show. Now, Opie, when I was 12 or 13, fantasized about Farrah Fawcett, Bo Derek, Jeannie, Suzanne Summers. All older women.
Right.
Okay.
They were too old for me at that age. I didn't like that. It was like my mom's friends or something.
So Anthony had fantasies about Tatum O'Neal.
Tatum O'Neal was more my age.
The little girl
Valerie
from the Partridge
Bertinelli.
family. The little
Lori
redhead.
Partridge.
No, the little one.
Oh, Danny?
The little girl.
Gloria Hickey? Jodie Foster? No, she was a little too young.
and Kristen McNichols.
I did like Christy McNichol.
I thought that came up.
No, the whole cast of that little camp movie that Tatum O'Neal made, they were all hot.
But you just
the entire cast.
You didn't fantasize about Suzanne Summers.
No, I didn't like
Jeannie
that.
and Bo Derek.
Didn't like that. It was too old for me at that age. As I grew older, obviously, yes, very, very attractive.
Hi, NEW.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, Farrah Fawcett, nobody's mentioned this, is the only hot angel, you know. The other two were like moms back in the 70s.
No, man, Cheryl Ladd, when she was doing that little snorkeling thing underwater. Remember that?
Cheryl Ladd was hot because she was perky and kind of cute looking.
Do you remember Farrah before the Angels? In like the movie Logan's Run?
Of course.
You know? And she, I mean, I was in 7th
Well,
grade.
let's ask Anthony. Anthony, you were 12, 13 years old. Was
born in
Farrah
63.
Fawcett hot?
No,
Better? The original Angels, come
She
on.
was too, no.
She was too out of your reach?
Old for me, yeah. She just seemed like an older woman. I didn't really like
So
her.
you would have a fantasy about Tatum O'Neal before you'd have one about Farrah Fawcett?
Back then, yeah.
You're a screw up, man. No way is that
I'm
cool.
talking about back then, my age.
7th grade?
With Farrah? What was it going to hang that poster up of her with the friggin' pencil erasers on?
I don't remember any Tatum O'Neal posters.
Not only did I hang up the poster, I got the matching garbage can. I did.
So you had the matching garbage can?
Yeah, the garbage pail.
Lunchbox and thermos or anything?
No, we were too poor for that.
Oh.
We took our lunch to school in a big, huge wall-bound paper bag. Is that a cool song or what? Yeah. The Rock of New York, 102.7 WNEW. Got to come out of that song with a little bit of mellow attitude.
The FM jock attitude, yeah.
That's Everlast. What it's like from Whitey Ford Sings The Blues. It's Opie and Anthony. Thanks for checking us out today. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
What
Thanks
a little can of worms we opened up here.
Yeah, and people won't drop this subject. We want to move on to other things, but I don't know how it started at this point, but Anthony didn't fantasize about Bo Derek and Suzanne Summers and Farrah Fawcett when he was 12 or 13. He had more or less fantasies or was into girls like Tatum O'Neal.
Girls my own age at the time.
Who else, though? Tatum O'Neal.
Anyone from the cast of the movie Little Darlings.
Little Darlings, okay.
Also, when I was younger, the girl from Nanny and the Professor, the blonde-haired girl.
Oh, come on. Come on, she was cute. Is this a bit for the radio? You didn't have fantasies about, like, Cheryl Teagues?
Well, Cheryl Teagues was kind of hot, but no, it was just something that was unattainable and very out of... It wasn't my age. When I'm 12, I was looking at girls that were 12.
You were into Marsha Brady.
Yeah.
I found nothing hot about her when I was 12 or 13.
You watched the Hawaiian episode? You get nothing out of watching her at the hula class? The Hawaiian episode with the little grass skirt and she's wearing the top?
You want to play that song?
Even Jan looked good in that for some bizarre reason.
You know, that'll be a good way to end this discussion. We'll play the Marsha Brady song because Anthony was so into Marsha Brady he wrote a little song about her.
I did. I wrote a little ode to her. You know, it's true.
All right, so basically, let me set this up here. I was into Bo Derek, Suzanne Summers, Farrah Fawcett.
Maud, Esther Roll.
When I was 12 or 13. Anthony was into girls more his age, and that's bizarre.
You call that bizarre? You're 12. You're looking at women. When I looked at women like that of that age, I thought of my mom's friends.
Jeannie?
I understood they were hot. I didn't look and go, ew. I looked and went, oh, that's a pretty lady. You know, it's a woman that's like my mom's friend.
I didn't use pretty or lady in my fantasy.
I don't know what you're thinking at 12 years old, Opie, first of all.
What do you got, bro?
Dude, when I was 12 years old, I had a classroom full of 12-year-olds to look at. Instead, TV was for fantasizing and exploring stuff, man. Wonder Woman? Dude, Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman was
Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman was the epitome of the woman that was like my mom's friend.
Oh, get out of here, man. Wonder Woman, I can let her lasso me anytime, man.
The lasso of truth?
Are you kidding me? You guys are bugging.
I don't... No,
12 years old, I got a bunch of schoolgirls I can go look at, man.
Didn't say it.
Hey, Anthony, we gained a mega listener.
Anthony.
All right, one at a time.
Hey,
yeah. Anthony, man,
Yeah.
If that's why you're not the Grand Poobah, man.
No,
It
come
starts
on.
at a young age, man.
All right.
No, I just didn't see that as something that I would be interested in sexually.
And that's what separates you from us.
Now it's a different story. All right, Opie. Who are you into?
Well, this guy hit it on the head with the facts. How about Jimmy's sister on Good Times, Thelma?
Yeah, but she was like 17, so that was she was kind of hot.
Kind of. I stole that Playboy because she was so hot.
Still a little frightening for me because, that was the crossover. Little Jungle Fever.
What was wrong with Little Jungle Fever when you're 12 or 13?
Opie, a little taboo there. I don't know.
That's what made the fantasy even cooler and hotter.
I don't know. Here, let me play a little music for you. Maybe this will get you hot.
Cut it out.
All right, yeah. Boy, I sure like that Maud.
Turn this off.
Betty White, what a piece of ass.
Turn it off.
God, I love that Betty White ass.
Turn it off. You're an ass.
Still Getty. Now, she's the hot one out of all of them. She's short. You can rest a beer on her head.
Shut up.
That's the fantasies I had.
Yeah.
You're sick, Opie.
Yeah.
You are sick. You're into these old women.
Yeah. Farrah Fawcett, Suzanne Summers is all.
Yeah. Might as well be. When you're 12, they were. I looked at them as women.
All right, fine.
As older women.
Fine, I got a song for you.
What?
Sean, come on.
You're an ass. Now you know this is not what I meant. All right, smartass. Touche. Bravo. You ass.
Anthony was into romper roll.
Yeah, that's me. Put on my romper stompers and go to town.
Okay, good. Well, we wasted too much time here, but
Very cute.
Well, we do have Anthony's Marsha Brady song. 1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, David Bowie, Genie, Opie and Anthony.
Hey.
Am I slurring my words today?
No, why?
I feel like
I haven't noticed. Why, you drinking?
No, I got this big, huge, disgusting sun blister sore on my lip.
I didn't notice.
So, yeah.
Come on.
God damn, I hate this.
What caused it this time?
Well, I get them from stress and the sun. I was down in Florida, so this.
Oh, right, the sun, yeah.
So I'm hoping this is the sun one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not too embarrassing when you're walking around the halls and everyone just stares at it. Yeah. I look like a dork. I got a big, huge sun blister on my lip. But my lips are like they're so tight I can't open my mouth.
All right.
I figured I'd just bring it out in the open because you haven't said anything in 2 days.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, what do you think? You obviously see it.
I don't throw rocks, man.
Okay.
Not when I come in sometime with a huge friggin' poon on the side of my head. Big, or one of those Dudley Do-Right zits on my chin. Yeah, that's great. Oh, look, I look like Dudley Do-Right.
Well,
or a big Cyrano de Bergerac one on my nose or something. I'm not saying a word about your lip. Your lip looks just fine.
Cool. I appreciate that. Well, I noticed everyone's staring. I figured I'd get it out in the open.
You're with the lip balm. I'm with the Stridex. We both shut up. Everything's fine.
All right. Hey, your brother's checking in, Anthony.
What does Joe want?
Well, Joe, he's going to analyze you. He thinks he knows why you're into older women. Not into older women. Not into older women when you were younger.
When I was younger, I wasn't into the older women that were on TV. I was into the girls that were my age.
Yeah. Right.
And he's figured it out?
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
What's up?
And I gotta do it, man.
Uh-oh, what?
I can explain Anthony's aversion to older women. I think. I'm not positive.
Uh-oh, what?
But I think I can.
What?
Well, when we were growing up, we lived in California for a couple of years.
Here
it comes. And does the word buzz mean anything to you?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Buzz was older. She was much older than Anthony, and she was a friend of my dad's and his wife. And well, there were a lot of those girls out there. They were older and they had the morals of like a crack hoe. But they, this one particular girl, Buzz, was the first one to, let's say, let Anthony know the pleasures of manhood. And if my memory serves me correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to lie, Buzz had a pretty nice bod. She had major dairy. She looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But she had like that connecting eyebrow thing going on, like foliage above her eyes, and she had like a distended forehead.
You lost your virginity.
And wait,
from
it gets better. And an undercut jaw, like a Neanderthal, more like a Cro-Magnon.
Yeah, I think she was, what, 20?
She was 20, 21, something like that. Anthony was about 13,
I was
12.
13.
Wait, how did this come about?
The old man hooked it up.
Yeah.
On my 13th birthday. He left her there to babysit.
Yeah.
And then him and his wife went out, and I thought we were just going to sit and watch TV. And this girl, Buzz, goes, why don't you go up and take a shower? I'm like, oh, okay. I'm still not figuring it out. And I get out of the shower, and I go to walk downstairs, and from my father's room I hear, aren't you coming in? And still I'm like, oh, what you doing in here? What? I turn and look in the bedroom. All of a sudden she's sitting there, and the sheet is up to her belly with the huge boobs hanging over the top of the sheet. And then I just went like, oh my God, here it is. Here it is. It's going to happen. So yeah, I crawled in there, and I didn't take my underwear off. I didn't know the protocol at this point. So like she's running her hand down my side, and she gets the underwear. She's like, oh, you gonna take these off? It's just a mess.
You sure she didn't just like grunt? That's pretty much that's what I figured. Anthony's aversion to older women.
Maybe that's wow. You psychoanalyzed me.
Yeah.
Joe, you ought to be a shrink when you're not making ductwork.
Thanks, man.
Well, really, why aren't you in psychiatry?
It's like a damn brush fire in here. The abuse starts on one guy. It's like, screw that. I'm fighting for dear life here. I'm fighting back.
Yeah, I was on my way home. I just figured out how to. I had to give Opie some ammo.
Well, wait a minute,
what?
Joe. First of all, at the same time in California, Joe was, what, a year and a half older than me. So what were you, 14?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, he's banging some 35-year-old chick that lived down the road.
Susie Siebert.
Yeah, and I swear to God, she had hips on her like she could have birthed a baby hippo. Remember her?
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh, my God, what was going on back then?
I don't know, man, but
we were abused.
Thanks to the old man.
I'm officially going to say I was abused as a child.
Where were the parental units?
Oh, please, halfway through the bottle of Jack.
All right, man. Stock market did well today, huh? Woo! How many points up was it today?
On a tear. What, how many points? You want exact points?
Well, because I'm looking at New York 1, and they just said that eBay went up 59 points today.
The Dow up 233.
Wow.
0.78. Up to a new record. 9,544.
Wow.
97. Flirting with 10 grand.
And I think the NASDAQ set a record today as well.
Oh, yeah. But 2320.
eBay up 59 points one day.
That's how those internet stocks are, Opie.
But you have a theory on the internet stocks at this point. It's
I do?
Like, well, you explained it the other day. It's kind of like the pyramid, scheme.
You gotta be careful with these things. They could all crumble at any given moment. But use them to make money on right now.
Right now. Anthony's starting to do a little day trading with the internet stocks. I'm proud of...
I was screwing around with a little Amazon today. They split 3 ways the other day, so the shares were affordable again.
Mm-hmm.
Picked it up at $125 a share, Opie.
Now, I know what you make here. How many shares were you able to buy?
5. Yeah, I picked up a quick 5 shares. Put a little strain on the account, but... you got to go for it. You got to have some balls. Get in there. Get your feet wet.
Yeah.
5 shares.
5 shares.
Yeah, I wanted 10, but Jen told me no.
And you sold already?
Oh, yeah. So I'm not crazy.
How much you make today?
Well, let's see. Well, I bought it at 125. I sold it today at 138.
Closed at 138?
Yeah.
13 times 5, you made 75? 65, that's right. $65 today.
Hey, my commission's $75. Wait a minute. I gotta look back into this.
Now they're showing Patrick Ewing on New York 1.
Yeah. Look at what happened. Hey, where's the suit?
What happened to Patrick Ewing's negotiating suit? If you're driving home, make sure you check out Patrick Ewing in his blood gang outfit.
He's a member of the Crips now.
Now he's a member of the Crips now that the NBA strike has been settled. What happened to Pat with the suit?
I don't know.
Now he's got the big black hooded sweatshirt on over his head.
Yeah.
He doesn't need that suit
anymore.
Oh, Anthony, your sister's on the line here. Dawny.
What does she want?
I think she wants to talk about you losing your virginity to the babysitter when you were 13 years old.
Oh, God. My brother just abused me about that.
And the babysitter was 20 and you were 13?
Yes.
Dawny!
I don't believe this.
Oh, what's up?
You know, I am barely off the plane. I am in the parking lot at MacArthur, and I turn on the radio and go, oh, I can still hear a little bit of the boys. And I got to tune into that. Where was I, Anthony? We shared a bedroom at one point, if I remember correctly. I was only like, what, 10?
That's why Buzz was babysitting. She wasn't babysitting for me. She was babysitting for you.
Where was I?
You were asleep.
Anthony, one thing I remember,
what?
she was ugly. She was really ugly. I'm sorry. You have a beautiful wife. You've had some pretty girlfriends and stuff, but she was ugly. She really was.
Now I know why Anthony abuses me so bad about how I lost my virginity. He didn't want this to come out.
Oh, God, us Italian girls can have sympathy for the hairy women.
All right, cool. All right, Dawn.
Okay, let me watch the road here. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
All right, my sister. Isn't that nice? Opie, I'm not the only one getting abused today.
What are you kidding?
Actually, you're not really getting abused this way. People being very sympathetic.
About what?
To you. Other people can relate to your story about having to bring your lunch to school when you were a kid in that big shopping bag.
Oh, the big... Oh, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, gang.
This is so sad, man. This is so sad.
I was 1 of 7. Didn't have a lot of money to go out and get the little cute brown lunch bag.
Well, how much were little lunch bags? I understand we had to probably didn't have much money, but...
Poor people tend to live in clusters.
Poor people tend to live in clusters. Now, Opie, you're poor.
So we made do with what we had around the house. And my lunch pail or bag was the big, huge, brown, wall-bound shopping bag.
And you had to fold it up and bring it home when you were done with it? Like, recycle. So at that point, it's not even nicely creased. It just crumbled up with no real distinction. Now it just looks like a big gunny sack. Even Laura Ingalls had a little pail that Pa sent her to school with.
That's how I brought my lunch to school.
Oh, that's sad.
Hi, NEW.
Hey, Opie, how you doing?
Good.
This is the truck driver that was going through Harlem last month, remember?
Yeah, what's up?
You know, I'm listening to you guys. You guys are tremendous, but I'm listening to you talk about your childhood. And, you know, when we were talking about the paper bag, I'm surprised you're not a recovering alcoholic. Let me tell you something. I went through some of the same stuff. I'm in recovery now, you know.
Oh, man.
But some of the feelings you're kicking up, you know, I need to remember, you know.
Well, you're at the bus stop, and all your friends have the Star Wars lunch lunchbox and the Partridge Family lunchbox and Brady Bunch, and you're sitting there with a big, huge, brown wall-bound grocery bag. It leaves a few scars, trust me.
You play roller hockey, everybody's got those shoe skates, and you come out with the ones that clamp onto your shoes, you know what I mean? Come on, give me a break, Pop. Buy me some skates, you know?
You had the clamp-on ones? Gee, we had to nail Tonka toy tires to our sneakers.
Man, I'll tell you, what a business. You guys are really funny, man.
I didn't even realize they were brand names until I turned 18. You open up the covers in my house, everything was no frills, baby.
Did you have those, like, beets and corn?
It got so bad, we had powdered milk.
Oh, God.
Try enjoying a bowl of Captain Crunch cereal with powdered milk.
I at least had the carnation, you know what I mean?
Hey, I was 1 of 7 kids. They did what they could, man. We also watered down our orange juice, so to this day I can't drink orange juice unless I water it down.
Oh, no. Watered down orange juice?
And, you know, every time I got some, it was broke. I had to jury rig it to get it to work.
And then we got 1 haircut a year. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Opie, what was that delicacy you used to eat? Bread and sugar sandwiches.
I'm not going to admit to that one.
Oh, he's telling me that. When they used to go to the beach, they used to make bread and sugar sandwiches for the kids.
Oh, man.
My grandma talked us into believing that bread and sugar sandwiches were not only healthy for you, but they tasted good.
That way you couldn't tell you were eating sand in your sandwich either, I guess. At the beach.
Oh, man, you guys are...
you poor bastard.
You know how everyone had the ice pops?
Right. Yeah, you used to put them in the freezer and freeze them.
Well, when I went to my grandma's house, I'm one of like 30 grandchildren. Not only would she cut those in half, she'd refill them with orange juice and put it back in the freezer.
With watered down orange juice?
Yeah. All right, so I got some problems. What can I tell you?
Yeah, but, you know, but thank God you're all right. You know, I got to go to meetings.
I'm the normal one. You should talk to my brothers.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, man. My brothers will make you cry laughing.
No.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Now, the thing with the sandwiches, Anthony, real fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't just bread and sugar sandwiches. The sugar would obviously fall out.
Oh, you had a method to this?
Well, it was margarine and butter.
Oh, the margarine was used like the spackle to hold the sugar on. Right. Okay. Oh, that makes perfect sense now. Well, there's a healthy little treat for the kiddies.
1027 WNEW, the Rock of New York, Boston. And Johnny Lang lied to me. Johnny Lang's stock went up 52 points today because of us.
Yeah, well,
do we own stock in Johnny Lang at this point? Put him in my portfolio. My little stock portfolio. All right. He's on the tube again.
the boss.
Corky Steinbrenner's on the tube again. They're showing the footage of him making up with Yogi Berra.
I'm the boss, Corky Steinbrenner. I'm a best friend with Yogi Bear. I love Yogi Bear, Ranger Smith, and Boo Boo Bear. I'm at the picnic basket and get a corn dog. Yeah, they made up after 14 years. This is the best manager in baseball. Look, they're all kissing, hugging, having sex together.
Look at this on the front page of the Daily News. It looks like he's getting all weepy again, just like he got after winning the series.
Renewing my friendship with you makes it even better. You're the best manager in baseball. I love Yogi Bear and Fifth. I'm gonna make up with Fifth Flintstone and Scooby Doo. Two. I make up with them after many years. I'm gonna make up with Scooby Doo. Yogi Bear's the best, 'cause he's always done get the pig in the basket. Pig in the basket, get a corn dog. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got that. I'm going to invite him to my wedding when we get married. Cocky Stomper the Yankee.
Oh, there you have it. Biggest story in New York today. And
you got front page.
And Anthony makes fun of it.
Corky Stomper. Well, look at the guy. You know what? In the Post, they have on page 3 a picture from 1983 with Yogi.
Right.
And that's the boss.
Yeah.
He's got the suit on. He's got that I'm a pain in the ass look on his face.
I'm going to kick your ass if you don't listen to me look.
Now he's kind of got that old... this is the best team in baseball. His mouth is all... They keep showing that clip. It's just priceless. That is the best clip in baseball of him just crying, receiving the trophy. And to get the trophy from you who I've known for so many years. He was Corky from Life Goes On. Looks just like him now.
He's still got the Crazy Eddie outfit on, though.
Crazy Georgie!
All right. What else to do here? Oh, people want to hear that Marcia Brady song. We can leave with that today.
Good after the theme of part of today's show, anyway.
Yeah, if you weren't listening throughout the whole show.
You missed a lot today.
Yeah, you really did. We finally had a good show.
Hit on a lot of subjects. Sometimes it happens. It's like lotto. You got to be in it to win it.
Sometimes
you got to listen. It's a good one.
Sometimes all this babbling actually makes sense. But
tomorrow we'll return you to your regularly scheduled program.
All right. Well, we got on the discussion. I said when I was 12 or 13, I was fantasizing about women like Bo Derek and Jeannie and Suzanne Summers and Cheryl Teagues. And Anthony said they were too old for him at 12 or 13, and he had more the fantasies with women.
Tatum O'Neal.
Or ladies like Tatum O'Neal.
Was a good one.
And Christy McNichols.
Well, not Christy McNichols so much. I didn't like her. I liked the chick from Different Strokes.
Oh, yeah.
The sister in that, Dana Plato. She turned into a real good crack hoe, didn't she?
But you could tell at an early age she was just going to be a slut bag.
She had a great ass on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you had a crush on Marsha Brady when you were 12 or 13.
Who did? Well, no, not that old. I was like 9, I think. At the time.
9, okay.
Yeah.
I never found her that hot.
No?
No, because I was into, like I said, Jeannie and the rest of them.
I liked Marsha.
Jamie Summers.
Huh? Oh, what? The
Bionic Woman.
Bionic Woman? Oh, God.
I was in...
Like every teacher I had. She was the most unsexual thing ever.
I was into Jamie Summers.
Ugh. Ugh.
Fantasize about her. Big time.
Ugh.
One thing that annoyed me about that show, you know how she had the bionic powers and stuff and she could lift the cars and stuff?
Yeah.
What? You've heard this one before?
No, I'm just wondering what this is.
What?
Because I had a problem with a few things like that, too.
All right. Well, she's lifting the car, right?
Yeah.
And she's so powerful and stuff.
Right.
Did she have bionic high heels on, too?
Her high heels never broke?
They never broke. I never could understand that.
Well, I never understood what Steve Austin had the bionic arm.
Yeah.
And he would lift up a car.
Yeah.
But at some point, his bionic arm is connected to his real flesh. So that's the weak link. It would rip right out. Yeah. I don't care. Unless his whole body's bionic, you can't lift the car up. Because at some point, the car's weight is being transferred to the point the bionic arm meets the real flesh. Rip right out.
That's just like the high heel.
Yeah.
That would crush under the pressure of lifting a car?
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, that's settled. At least we agree on something today.
Thank you. I learned something in my physics class.
Two retards.
All right, so Anthony was so into Marsha Brady
that
he wrote a little ditty.
Yeah, me and Rotgut performed this one.